which directs it to its own. I'm Aditi Agarwal, founder at So Too High. I truly believe that every passion has its own cycle, which directs it to its own end goal. I like interacting with people and knowing their experiences. Every birth has a story behind. In the same way, every start has its own story. So Too High is a place where we experience the experience of others and bring the story behind a person's work and experiences. To share such story, we have with us a cyclist, a blogger, a leader, an artist, a chef, and to complete it, a Monday lover. A very warm welcome, Kanishk Bhaiya.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, how are you?
I'm perfectly fine. Thank you for such beautiful words. It sounds so good coming from you right now. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot.
Like when I was reading about you in different platforms, and I was getting new words all the time. I was like, okay, he draws also, and he is a good cook also. Like what not I was getting from all the platforms.
Actually, lockdown helped a lot in unleashing all these beautiful side of me. So, like, I was never into sketching. I started sketching,
Okay.
and again, cooking was something I used to love a lot. But lockdown gave me a time to cook more. So, yeah, lockdown actually helped a lot in unleashing things.
Okay. So first and foremost, I want to know like how did you begin with cycling?
So, I'll tell you a small story before that. When I first met somebody long back in 2015,
Hmm.
and there was this traveler from Spain who came to India and wanted to buy a bicycle and explore whole of India on a bicycle.
Hmm.
And I was like, "What the hell? No one do that. It's a crazy idea. No one ever do that." And 6 months later, I was doing the same thing. I started. Exactly, yeah. I started cycling with the whole idea of getting fitter, and gradually short distance ended up being weekend rides and longer distance, and I started traveling with my bicycle. And it's a love affair that started and never ended. I hope never ends.
Wow. Like, when I first saw your pictures and when you started putting it on Facebook, I was wondering how come you started with cycling, and I so very much wanted to know that how come cycling of all things, like how did it start? And today, I have created a platform for myself where I can talk to people and know about their experiences. So, it's so nice to know all these from you directly. It's wonderful.
Absolutely, and it's a beautiful platform. I went through it. It's
Okay.
one place where actually you can get a lot of inspiration from different aspects.
Yes.
So it's a wonderful platform you have created.
So, how do you manage between your business and cycling, and then you travel across the globe? How is it?
Um, it's all about priorities, I think. What is your priority in life? I mean, if your priority is just to make money, you will be doing business work
Yes,
24/7.
yes.
So, but my priority along with my work is also to travel. I mean, I would say traveling is my first priority, business is my second priority.
Wow.
So that is how it makes sense to me because traveling actually let me be myself, let me explore better side of me and the place and meet new people and have a different understanding to the entire same thing. And yeah, it even helps me in my business also.
Okay.
It gives me new perspective. It pushes me, keep me stress free, keeps
Mm-hmm.
me positive. So it's a win-win situation for both of them.
Wow. And
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I would like to know, like, you have become a cycling mayor of Ranchi. Then how did?
Yes. So when I started cycling, I was literally the only one cycling around my own city, Ranchi. So
Okay.
there were not many people cycling around.
Mm-hmm.
So I always wanted to do certain things to create a cycling conducive atmosphere in the city. More and more people start cycling over here. Me and a couple of my friends even started a club called Rachi Cycling Club,
Oh, wow.
and we were doing our best to ensure that more and people join the club. They take up cycling. They start going to different places, even it's a short distance or a long distance, doesn't matter.
Mm,
And then there's this organization based out of Amsterdam, Netherlands, called Bikes, BYCS.
okay.
So they basically appoint bicycle mayors in cities across the globe with
Okay.
an aim to accelerate the growth of cycling culture in
Mm-hmm.
that city.
Okay.
So when I came across this, I was like, this would be a beautiful platform for me to convert Ranchi into the cycling
Mm,
capital of East India, or it's put Ranchi on the cycling map of the world.
yes.
So I, I was up for the opportunity, and it helped a lot. This platform helps a lot in people, all stakeholders,
Mm,
and helps me in actually pushing forward and reaching out to people to start cycling and do more. Yeah,
wow. So, it's not a good thing that you've started. I think it's a healthy thing that you have started because cycling is a very good exercise and you are with the nature all the time. And especially if you go out with friends, it is so interesting. It's like adventure altogether.
absolutely, absolutely. And uh, in lockdown, a lot of my friends have started cycling, and
Okay.
the only version that I get from them is they never knew that Ranchi is so beautiful,
Mm.
because that is what cycling does to you. It lets you explore the place in slow motion. So when you are in a car, you just zoom through. When you are on
Yeah,
a
and you're in
bicycle, you are
AC
actually
also.
seeing the same. Absolutely. So it's in slow motion that you see the place and you connect with people a way better way than anything else.
Yeah.
And for me, that's one of the best way to explore the unexplored places of my city, and that's what I've
Wow.
been doing.
And Ka- Kanishk, tell us something about your experience with cycling, like countries you have visited, so many countries, and what challenges you faced, and what you love about cycling.
What I love about cycling, I'll start with that.
Yes.
Uncertainty is number one thing. Every
Mm-hmm.
day is a new day. Every day is a new challenge. Every day will bring something new to you, entirely new, which you never expected. And that is what keeps me moving. It's something that puts me out of my comfort zone, and I enjoy that a lot. And I have traveled length and breadth of Thailand. I have traveled almost half of Cambodia and whole of Vietnam.
Wow.
Done some cycling in Nepal and Dubai, UAE, not Dubai in particular. And yeah, India, I have done some small cycling in Northeast. I did a bit of cycling in Assam and Shillong a couple of years back. And I've cycled. That was my first trip, in fact, Bombay to Lonavala and return. That was
Oh.
like the most epic trip for me.
And you have done
And then
solo
I
cycling
did
also?
all of these are solo cycling.
Oh, all. Oh my God. I thought just a
All of these are
few.
solo cycling.
Okay.
All of these are solo cycling. There are instances where I met somebody else on the way, but yeah, I started the trip solo. Yeah,
Oh,
and
wow.
one of the most memorable trip of mine was when I cycled from Manali to Leh.
Hmm.
That was one of the most beautiful trip. You are cycling on Indian Himalayas, where the average elevation is 4,000 meter plus, and you cycle on the highest motorable road of the world, Tangla La Pass and Khardungla.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful experience.
So how many cycles you have? Like, how do you carry your cycle everywhere? How does it work? I have no clue.
You, it's pretty simple. You put it in a box, like
Okay.
you put your clothes in a box and take
Oh,
it in a flight. So
okay.
basically, every airlines have a criteria called sports equipment. So you have to
Okay.
pay a very small fee for a sports equipment, and you can carry your bicycle along with. You just need to just hold on. Yeah, you just need to pack it well. Yeah, in a box.
Okay. So how was your family's reaction when you started with cycling and you were traveling also abroad for cycling? How was their reaction?
Scared, scared. They still fear about me, and they still worried about me. But
Okay.
yeah, thanks to them that they never stopped me for doing it. I mean, irrespective,
Yeah.
I understand that there's a worry that comes to them instantly, but
Hmm.
yeah, they never stopped me. So that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. And any
Yeah.
experiences that you had while cycling that you're halfway somewhere and you're not able to find a place to get shelter and it's already night and
Oh,
that kind of situation must have happened
ev-
with
eh,
you.
oh yes, multiple of them, multiple of them. So if I have to name, like, tell you few, I'll tell you two of them.
Yeah.
So this was one of the most interesting thing. I was in Thailand. I was
Hmm.
cycling from Surat Thani to Krabi, which was almost 140 kilometers, and I
Okay.
was camping everywhere. So I knew I can't do it in the day, so I have to stop somewhere in between.
Hmm.
But unfortunately, that day it was raining very bad,
Oh.
literally cats and dog rain,
Hmm.
and I had to stop somewhere. I can't continue riding. So I saw a police station and went inside and asked the people over there, so can I sleep over here? Can I put my
Oh.
tent over here and sleep inside the police station? Those guys were too sweet. They asked me, you can sleep inside or sleep outside.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I'm better outside. I don't want you to get me locked inside.
Oh,
So yeah, I
wow.
slept in a police station in Thailand. That was wonderful. And another experience that I had was I was cycling from I had to cross border between Thailand and Cambodia. From
Okay.
Thailand, I was supposed to enter Cambodia. I had my visa and everything. I was on a bicycle,
Hmm.
and when I exited Thailand and I entered Cambodia, so the
Hmm.
immigration officers in Cambodia asked for a bribe.
Oh.
They said that they will allow me to enter Cambodia only after I pay them around 10,000 baht, 20,000 Indian rupee as a bribe. And
Okay.
I was like, I can't pay that. I mean, I literally can't pay. I kept begging them for close to 3 hours, requesting them, please allow me. I have visa. I'm a citizen of India. Please allow me and let me go. And they didn't
Hmm.
allow me. They even negotiated. They came down to 5,000 baht. But yeah, but then eventually me and those immigration officer had some kind of a fight over there at the end of it,
Oh.
and I had to go back to Thailand. They were not
Okay.
allowing me. So when I had to go back to Thailand, I realized the Thailand immigration is closed over there.
Oh.
So I had to stay in the no man's land for the whole night. While it was raining everywhere, I was wet. My whole clothes were wet. So I had to sleep
Oh my God.
under the portico. There's a small shade over there in the no
Hmm.
man's land, and I was sleeping over there in wet clothes. So that was like the most scary part of that trip. Yeah,
Yeah. And you were all alone.
I was all alone. Yeah,
My God, that is
so you have
adventurous and that's scary. But still, you
that
never
was scary.
stop.
That was scary.
Yeah. You keep on
Yeah.
moving and cycling and exploring new places. Wow.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And tell us something more about your experiences, like when you started, what challenges you had to face. Like if
So
you have a cycle puncture or you're not able to find food for yourself.
exactly. So now what happens is when I started cycling, there were not many people around to guide
Yeah.
me on what cycle to buy and the techniques of cycle, how to ride, what is bike fit, and things like that.
Hmm.
How to maintain your bike and everything. There were not many people around. Today there are a lot of people around to guide you through, but when I started, there were not. So I had a difficult time. I learned everything by my own experiences. Like I would go to a place and I didn't know how to fix a tire, flat tire.
Yeah.
So I would end up repairing the same tire twice and thrice and four times.
Okay.
and eventually I ended up making it perfect. So yeah, I learned it on my own over the period.
Yeah.
And yeah, but now the new cyclists that they are joining the community, there are a lot
Hmm.
of people around, so they are blessed
Yeah. And you are
that they
around.
have people. I definitely like I
Yeah.
even keep writing a lot of blogs on how to get ready as a amateur cyclist, like
Yeah.
what are the big things you should take care and everything. Yeah.
Like your blog, Blue 500 dot blogspot, I think it is.
No, that's an old one. The blog
Okay.
that I use right now is veloventure.in. So
Okay, I did come
Veloventure is
across that.
basically, yeah, Veloventure is the blog of mine now. So Velo
Okay.
is cycling in France, in Paris, like in French, Velo means cycling. So Veloventure is adventure on a bicycle.
Okay.
That's the word, veloventure.in. Yeah.
Wow. But this site which I came across, it is so interesting. Like I went through it, I think two, three times in the last 10 days.
Oh
And I found it to be so interesting. And the way you
wow.
have put your experiences, it's so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was great talking to you, Kanishk Bhaiya, and I look forward to start with cycling because in Bangalore there is also a cycling club, and I really look forward that
I
I
know.
join it someday after this lockdown and everything. And
I
definitely,
mean,
if
the
I come
first
to
step
Ranchi
is,
for a long vacation, I'll call you and say that I'm in for cycling the other day.
yeah, I mean, the first
Yeah.
step for you is to sit on a cycle and start riding.
Yes.
I mean, if you plan for it, it would never happen. You should
Okay.
just, because Bangalore has a lot of bicycle. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bangalore has some really good clubs over there, cycling clubs,
Yes.
and Bangalore also had that public share bike sharing thing. So best is without buying a bicycle, rent out one of these public bike sharing bikes and start
Yeah.
cycling. And
Yes, I'll do
trust
that.
me, Bangalore has one of the best weather to cycle.
Yes.
It's amazing place to ride bicycle.
Yes. So thank you so much,
Thank
and I really love talking to you. And it was great to know about your experiences and all the challenges you face. And still, you are one man army, and you're taking whole of Ranchi together with you. That thank you so much, Bhaiya.
Thank you so much for having me. The
Yeah.
pleasure was all mine. It was
No, no.
wonderful talking to you.
Okay. Thank you for being in so too high.
Thank you.